Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
The one before you. Ah.
Wow, the academy.
Traveler, Paimon.
Cyno! It's been so long since we last saw you!
Welcome back to Sumeru City. I'm delighted to meet. So, what brings you back here?
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What?
Indeed. Or as I call it, the biryani factor. You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
Oh, darn, he said it.
You like that one, huh?
All right. Here's your 500 mora.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 mora.
Hey, 500 mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts. Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work.
A case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well...
Such enthusiasm.
What?
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine act. All right, follow me.
Rise!
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and...
Huh? Cyno's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gar-
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa. Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah, Cyno. Now who do we have here? Hold my goodness.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all. That's right. A couple of days ago, Professor...
A threat letter?
Exactly.
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back door of the cafe. Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Fun? Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
10 million more. What a joke. I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million more, huh? And
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon?
Paimon's ready.
All right, take a look. Very good. The paper has a rather rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
Another thing is, some of these strokes look
Possibly.
most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run.
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia.
So, wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Agreed.
A colored liquid, so...
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Araf.
Arav. Ah, there he is.
Mahamatra Cyno. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon.
As such, oh,
Oh, of course!
they do look like... Also,
Ah, of course.
Understood.
You have my gratitude.
one last thing.
Will do.
Great thinking, Cyno. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now? Yeah. Really?
The culprits approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. And crucially, the culprits said they'd be watching the professors
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Found you!
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Araf. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
I was just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Cyno shows up, right? So I got...
You smiled when Araf left. I saw it as clear as...
Is smiling a crime now?
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. all to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from... The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professors.
You can't pin this on me! I haven't...
Really? Then why are you The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you, your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching.
I would never...
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Well, that was over quickly. Cyno already caught the guy.
You're telling me. 1 minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next... looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
Everyone, it's all over.
Gosh, that was so...
The culprit's name is Uraka, a 16-year-old student in the Rataoist Darshan.
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
But he looks so old.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this path?
We questioned the culprit regarding his motives.
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Very well. It's our understanding that Uraka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot of mora. Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Uraka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring, and kept it for himself instead of reporting it. Uraka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age...
Oh, Uraka.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his...
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Uraka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principle.
Professor, there's no need to be childish.
Oh, come on. I was clearly...
Okay. Where does this go?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street...
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor. You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand? Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision. All it costs me is a little reputational damage.
Please rest assured, Professor.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents.
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
Oh, what a... You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Uraka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days?
Give or take. Cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But, and is it...
Wait, you mean Tainari's in the city?
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the academia to help out on a project. They should be at Nephis's office at this hour, though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tainari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around. Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tainari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. Go on now. Don't keep us... Not to brag, but it was students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like.
I was out in the forest. Most of what I know, I heard from Cyno after the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper-class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Oh, believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
I thought I heard some familiar voices. And Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh, Kave, it's been a while. Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
I've been all right, thank you.
Have you eaten yet?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello. So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
I can't believe how young the guy is. Oh, what are his parents going to think?
Young people are always more susceptible to making... But still, this boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote. Oh, it makes my blood boil.
Wow, yeah.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. And then he just followed you into the house of Dana?
If this were my son, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Luckily, I'm also...
Kave!
Coming. I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
Okay, bye-bye!
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here too.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Oh, mine too.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street? I'll be the envy of the neighborhood.
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Good night, Professor. Don't let the...
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
Take care. Have a safe trip.
All right.
What do you mean, us time?
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together. Think of it as our...
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun.
Wait, no, that's my job. Don't take it away from me. Why don't you and Paimon help out Master or Cyno? You don't have to play the hero when you're out with us. This is your chance to just, laze around and switch off for a bit.
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank to the southeast of Gandharvaville. No need to bring anything.
You got it. We'll be there.
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
I used to take long...
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others.
Bow your head.
We're here! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever...
You got it. Dinner's on us tonight.
I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered...
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this...
So? I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought some from the market.
A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
All I wanted was...
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff.
She sure made a run for it.
Unbelievable. She made a run for it.
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat. Could it be... My dear friend, you know what I am about.
Excellent.
We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
Firewood, spices, snacks, and drinks. Everything's ready. There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left? Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
Well, that's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
Always. Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's doing.
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the...
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks?
Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Medium well.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for any...
Oh, that was so
I ate a lot too.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your...
Tonight,
Good night.
Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this. The Staff of the Scarlet Sand.
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
It's a very powerful weapon.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. But right now, it's time to rest.
I think they should all be here. Traveler? Paimon? Are you in there?
Look at this.
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out in...
Evidently.
Huh? Who is it? Oh, what time do you call this? Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah! Oh, hey them, Kave! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night!
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning. Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed. Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
They are. And so are the fruits.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Cyno's...
Do tell. What were they drinking?
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Cyno, Tighnari, Kale, and the Traveler. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least, I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10...
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
I wonder what Sir Nefer and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter, too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've never seen before. Really caught my eye. Give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you. Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before.
Interesting. These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
What? Real?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring here, I recognize that too. It bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem, one that hasn't been used in a very long time.
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple of Silence.
After discussing it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right, so we went looking for you. This was a long way to come from the city. I'll hasten then, just as...
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about?
Something's up, huh? Give me a second. Let me get caught.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for these days. You can find, at least, that's what they tell the outside world. Historically, by contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
It's possible. The real question is, why?
So, how do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top secret stuff.
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage, and kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you...
If you're asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an academia student to Cyrus? The student's only 6.
You said you ran into Cyno, yes? Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
Given that Cyrus is involved, he's probably halfway through solving the Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this...
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good. It's sure to stir up trouble. We should pay a visit.
Yes.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to...
Kale, could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Traveler, Paimon, you two come with me.
Sounds like a plan.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field, so... Here we are.
We might be too late. Looks like nobody's... Oh, Cyno moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Ah! Professor Zaha Hadid?
Wow, so it really is you. My goodness, whatever is going on?
We're looking for Cyno. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today at all. I told him the old fool left early this morning, and I hadn't heard him come back. So we went to his place, and would you believe it? He's gone. Goodness knows where to. It must have alarmed Cyno, because...
Well, if Cyrus isn't at home... Oh, it sure doesn't...
Professor, did you hear that...
Why, I could tell after seeing the...
Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it? Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just dessert.
As a former sage, it's possible.
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public. But why?
Oh, dear. What on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in? Oh, I do hope he's not in danger. Oh, I almost forgot. Cyno left me this letter to pass on to you.
Thank you.
What does it say? Let Paimon take a look. My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone.
Yep, that sounds like Cyno. Thank you, Professor. Traveler, Paimon. Let's head to the Academia and regroup.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah, I guess you lost their trail.
We went to Cyrus's house.
He didn't say where he...
No.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Cyno. Anyway, some updates on progress.
I checked some ancient texts for a
Yeah, and we're lucky.
Meanwhile, Ara, the one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds, was a...
Apparently, Uraka was in...
I see.
So, how do we find...
He doesn't know.
Nephis and Arav also. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the academia, ever since at its roots.
The academia.
Not only...
So how did Cyrus...
I'll bet that's the...
Whoever is behind...
He must have recognized...
Since the desert is...
I have to go after...
Really?
I should be fine.
Everyone, I have news from the Core of 30.
Master.
Oh, so that's Nefis, Tainari's master?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler in Paimon. Several independent eyewitnesses have reported seeing Cyrus and Mahamatra Cyno leaving the city at different times. Both were heading in the direction of Caravan Reba. I was going to suggest that you join forces with the Core of 30 in this case. The Academia has made a number of decisions throughout history that I am ashamed to talk about. I won't attempt to make you understand the Academia's perspective. Now is the time for action.
I understand where you're coming from.
Good point. If Cyrus is involved with the other side, or worse, if he's fallen into their hands, and... everyone, we have to get Cyrus and Cyno back.
Need our help? Whatever you need, we got...
Really? Wonderful. Arav and I will continue. Tainari, you're planning to go...
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay. You stay behind to help Matt.
Well, if you're sure...
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can catch up.
Knowing him, he's probably covered a
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Maybe we should ask the nearby guards if they've seen anything.
Hold on. Look over there.
Is that Dia?
You sure you want to brave the...
It's not my first time.
Cyno.
If you're really going through with this...
Makes sense.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you not to come after...
Well, sir.
Nothing personal. It's just a complex situation.
But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Dia and Candace! So nice to see you. Actually, seeing all of our friends is the whole reason we're...
You're looking well. Glad to see it. Candace and I came to Caravan Rebot on business. We ran into Cyno as he was asking about some elderly... Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a sumpter beast in tow, and that's gotta be one heck of a story.
Cyno, it's okay if you can't. We're here to help.
No.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid.
Sounds like this is far...
Still. Come on. All right.
Yes. Well,
All right.
And don't think you...
Don't worry.
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up.
Go.
So, after you left the campsite, we had a longer talk.
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question.
Do you have any connection with the Temple of Silence?
I do. I trust you're all aware of the spirit that gives me my power. Hermanubis, the original founder of the... Due to my unique constitution, I was put through a number of trials in the desert when I was younger. But my memory of that time is hazy. I can't recall much. It's a good thing that Kaveh noticed the emblem on the letter. Without that, I don't know if we would have connected the dots. I did not recognize that symbol at all. Whether that's because I've never seen it, or because my memory fails me.
Yeah, you're right. Thank goodness for Kaveh, and for all Hatham's diligence.
But Cyrus must have recognized it right away, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't have had any qualms about...
I suspect so too.
Well, speaking of avoiding things, you do realize, don't you, now that we've caught up with you, you're stuck with us for the rest of the way.
Or rather, I don't see how I could manage to...
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you, but...
Fair enough.
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards here can tell.
Hello.
Mahamatras.
I'm looking for someone. So I'd like to confirm any recent foot traffic in and...
A man matching that description passed by Aru village not too...
Where was he going?
Let me think. He took a seat by the entrance of the village for a while, and had a brief chat with the person who came to deliver the water. He said he was headed... somewhere near an oasis. But do you have a map?
I have one.
Great. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You've got a really...
You're quite welcome. Best of luck.
The sand is cool and comfortable to walk on at night, but it gets so hot during the day.
Hold on.
Do you think it's safe to ask them what they...
Should be.
No. I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't Cyno go talk to them? What difference does...
Given my background, appearance, and the way I dress, I might not be the most welcome visitor here. Just in case, it's probably better to let a more neutral...
Ah, hello there. I hope I'm not interrupting. My friend...
Huh. A missing person, huh?
I'm just wondering if you've seen...
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes, and he's traveling alone.
He'd stand out like a sore thumb around here.
Yeah, sounds like the kind of guy we'd remember if...
He's looking behind me.
Uh-oh. That guy...
Your friend over there stands out a lot, too. Hey! Aren't you Cyno, the General Mahamatra?
Yes, that's...
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the one looking for the old man who's gone missing.
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
Someone's on edge. You don't trust me much, dude. No need to hide it. I understand why you're wary of us. Still, you came to us asking for help. Do you want it or not?
I thought you were a group of merchants. Seems I was mistaken.
Your henchmen don't look like much. But something tells me they put up a better fight than most mercenaries.
Hey! Hear that, guys? You're my henchman now.
Suits me, as long as I get paid for it.
Just cut to the chase already. I'm running out of
all right. Come with me. All of you. Don't you want to find your friend? A silver-haired, long-robed, culture type with thought...
So you know where he is?
Just follow me. And?
What? Where are you looking? There.
Please, stay.
Ooh, something's coming out of the ground!
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well hidden? King Deshret's technology?
Wait, so... Hold on, who are you guys really?
Is this the Temple of...
All? Good question.
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next to an oasis. Ooh, Paimon's scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is the guy Raka met in the...
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for your sake you haven't done...
Me too. All right, you can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence.
So he's just gonna leave us here unattended?
They can't have been at the oasis by chance. They were waiting for us. Whoever the leader is here, they were obviously counting on us showing up.
So this is the Temple of Silence. After leaving the ring...
Hey, look! That guy's coming.
Don't worry. Someone will come and call for you soon.
What's your name?
Sorry, guess I was so delighted to see you, I forgot. My name is Sethos. I'll be here if you need me, but I'm not planning on answering all of your questions. Other than that, you can...
So we're free to...
Yep. Cyrus is...
He's right. I never...
That's King Desh...
We should beware.
Hey, Sethos! Have you got some time to chat?
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, you mean you have questions for me? I don't blame you. Not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. We don't get too many visitors. Yes, that was me. Although, tricked is a stretch. He was asking everyone in the tavern about ways to make some easy money. He insisted that nothing was off the table, even if it broke the law.
So you framed Cyrus for a crime that he did not commit?
No. That's not entirely true. Let me jog your memory. Of course, Uraka was a great accomplice, really. Very cooperative with a little bit of wine in him.
Why did Cyrus leave for the desert as soon as he received the letter?
You'll have to ask him that one yourself. Certain things I can't answer for him. I'm neither judging nor defending him. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem, and it was his own choice to take the bait. Mm-hmm. Here. Grandfather, the person you wish to see is here.
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one and all. I am Ba Moon, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. I know why you are here, and I thank you for your patience.
Professor!
Cyrus, are you...
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. We have no intention of causing you distress. But you must understand, Cyrus is of great importance to us. We had to find a way to bring him back. Cyrus owes me his life, and to the Temple of Silence, he owes a debt of gratitude. I let him go a long time ago, but now, the time has come to demand payment.
I wanted to end my feud with this old bag of bones before you caught up with me. Just leave, Cyno.
So that's why you didn't want...
Some things in life...
Cyno didn't...
My secrets are secret for good reason.
You're afraid, aren't you? You recognized our emblem because for many years, you knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. For you, Cyrus. But then, you betrayed. We both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave. But that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
Hermanubis...
Does he mean you?
But Moon is right. They rescued me from the brink of death once. Many years ago in the desert. Bamoon proposed that we implant one other child was identified.
For many years, the test subjects were sent into a room that had been prepared. The original plan was for a 3-stage. As the second stage began, I realized a decision had to be made. Should we implant the fragments one at a time? This would allow us to monitor, but as I was deliberating, both our 2 vessels had both displayed great promise by to preserve our faith and
ultimately,
in recognition of I have always...
I see.
Look, in essence I borrow, but you cannot...
I'm sure you don't you and he... As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is...
That power is not yours to...
You are wrong. Cyno was
So those are your terms?
Despise me all you want.
So what you're saying...
Divine power.
He is no longer a small child.
Both my heart and mind...
Don't listen.
I know. But if this...
Sorry to interrupt. Say that Cyno refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release Cyrus. Then, we are at an impasse. I find it hard... You're trying to gauge where we stand while...
Wait. Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we'll...
Why is he coughing so much?
Pamoon! Take our leader back to his room. Grandfather, I know what you wish to say. I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to the chase. Had Cyrus not stopped the experiment all those years ago, the plan would most likely have been a success. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours. Still, it's no use talking about what I'm not like, but I see things a little differently. So I'm not going to force your hand. You're all free to leave.
Things will only...
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather, I might well be open to persuasion.
Tainari made a good point earlier. He said there has to be more to your plan than this, and all you and Ba Moon are after is the Ba. Ultimately, you want to trade the Ba fragment for the Professor, correct?
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious consideration.
I won't forsake my Professor, nor do I intend to run from a problem that I must face sooner or later.
That works. Oh, my grandfather still has a fair few things he wants to say to Cyrus, so I'll be escorting him back.
Are you sure about negotiating with him?
I need to...
All right.
I've taken some time to reflect on this. If I had to... He's a stub.
I agree.
You've heard all you need. My own memory. I do remember I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. Thinking back on it now, I suppose it was Hermanubis' way of trying to encourage me, even if we couldn't communicate. The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith. So if the will and might of Hermanubis is a real, intangible thing, and they are its rightful worshippers, then...
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way.
No. I have no intention of returning it, so I will challenge them head-on.
Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them have their own internal rules. They talk about the importance of never dishonoring their tribal bonds, or I think we could turn that to our advantage.
Wow, and just like that, we've turned the...
Looks like we have the same... Turn it back on them now while we still can.
Great. And I know just how to start the conversation.
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that.
I have no objection. Follow me. Keep your voices down. We don't want to disturb him.
Let's talk outside. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and his prognosis is quite grave. I'm sure that your physicians have come to the same conclusion. He appears to have sustained a serious injury in his youth, which has been exacerbated over the years by... Regretfully, I must inform you that, based on what I've seen with patients in a similar condition...
Yeah.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of respect for the man. But you also see things differently. You have a broader range of concerns and a more pragmatic approach. So tell me how we can end this on your terms.
Yeah, there's no time to waste here.
You know, the two of you are actually in a very similar predicament right now. Both of you have a very different perspective from the men who raised you.
Right. And you didn't create this situation. They did, but...
You're right. We both look at this problem very differently than the people we... I accept, Cyno. This all... Legend has it that when Hermanubis... That group of supporters...
Sounds very fitting. I'm in.
As a fellow vessel of Hermanubis, your ties to the Temple of Silence run deep. So I will permit you to participate in this rite.
3 against 3.
However, I have some additional terms. As the challengers, you must win all 3 of your fights to win. And letting Cyrus leave with one of the Ba fragments was a mistake, made by my grandfather out of pity. It is a long-standing issue that must be addressed for the Temple of Silence to move forward. I can make no concessions on that front.
None needed. We're on the same page. If I win, the Temple of Silence must release Cyrus. And consider if you win.
It's a deal.
Well, after how that went,
there never was.
You have to win.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. When you put it...
Exactly.
The Traveler and I?
And neither. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that for a variety of reasons... But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than...
We gather on this day to perform once more the rite of duels. This is our represent...
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels after all these years.
I know what I'm doing.
Representing the Academia...
Ready.
Warriors, we come not to debate what brings our challengers here.
Huh? Are you?
I agree. He's very strong. Sending him out first will definitely intimidate.
Okay.
Sure.
We have decided.
So have we.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Don't forget, safety first! Hey, you there! You better play nice with him or Paimon will make you regret it!
Little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Hey!
A swift end to the first bout. When you're both ready,
Let's begin.
Watch out!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
One with the forest.
thus ends the...
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the fight. When you're both ready.
I am Setham. For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis. We earnest now. I will fight.
I am Cyno. And you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel. And Hermanubis is watching.
Everyone. My grandfather. But our faith has... Times have changed. Then I thought of you. Each bot I once thought.
I am more than just...
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both of us. So show me your answer, Cyno. Show me I can be more than my faith. Bring it on!
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer? Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule-Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule-Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule-Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule-Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Prince. Father.
Hey, Sethos. You'll get through this.
I know.
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, he's been on death's door for a very long time now. At least, he was able to see this chapter come to a close.
What's next for you?
Per my grandfather's last wishes, the Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of Hermanubis fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader.
But that's never going to work, as I'm sure you realize. I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. The fact is, I know next to nothing about the staff, records, and environment here. Sethos, I believe the honor should go to you. Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I'm sure Bamun never meant for anyone but you to be... I do.
Still, I didn't think Bamun looked very surprised by the final result. Perhaps he had an inkling that this would be the way things...
Well, Sethos, I would like you to succeed Bamun as the new leader of the Temple of Silence.
But doesn't that render everything that we've been through up to now?
No, it doesn't. That's a much...
I will try.
Actually, that way, no matter who won, one of us would have to surrender our Ba fragment, and the power of Hermanubis would be concentrated in one single person. Had you won, the Temple of Silence would have doubled its strength. And were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the temple, much less integrate. He knew that the temple's future would depend not just on the guidance of Hermanubis, but the support of the academia too. His plan meant that whoever ended up succeeding him, they would have an easier time interacting with the academia.
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these You're absolutely right. Thank you for everything. The Temple of Silence has a... But you must be exceedingly careful. By the way, Tainari, my grandfather was so The story goes that King Deshret chose the sage Hermanubis from among the Tainarians and appointed him as his familiar. He went on to fight many The Tainarians who left Tuletula joined their human counterparts in the rainforest. In all likelihood, those were your ancestors.
How fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tainarians, but I never knew that my forebears had such a history with...
I like this story.
By the way, has anyone seen Cyrus?
Yes, Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room. He wouldn't show it in front of me, but I think he still has many fond memories of my...
If it's true...
Someone's got to make... I will make a detailed report. I'm sure you'll have lots to it if we're going to work.
I will. All right.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
What were you thinking, gallivanting off into the desert alone at your age?
Oh, please.
What do you mean, a one-man suicide mission?
All right. What do you mean? Okay, look.
Tainari's master is really laying into Cyrus.
Professor...
Wow, I haven't seen Master get this riled. The last time he...
I think I'll go around and update everyone. We can go for dinner afterwards.
Makes sense. I'm in.
Paimon's coming to...
Kale.
You're back!
Well, look who we have here. Would you mind explaining to me what has been going on this past few days? I heard you all ran off into the desert and got embroiled in—
All taken care of.
That does not answer when you run into problems.
Now would not be a good time to attempt.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved.
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. All right, guess it's time to play my ace in the hole. Say, Madam Farizan, I can see you're pretty upset, but, I was just wondering, remember that time you offered to give me a tour of the academia? Does that offer still stand?
Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well, of course the—
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that. Also, check out Farazan acting like some sort of official academia tour
Kale! Cup.
Huh? What?
What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. I can get you a—
Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. 2 people left. Let's bring them along, too. Am I hallucinating? Or do I see Kaveh and Al-Haytham engaged in diligent studying?
We're just reorganizing all the books we used. Look, there's a whole mountain of them.
There's no rush. Nobody reads these books anyway.
My sincere thanks to you both.
Yes, with your help, we resolved the issue rather swiftly and painlessly. And the outcome was better than we could have hoped for.
I see. The Temple of Silence resorted to rather unique means of self-preservation.
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a whole load of ancient documents as well. I'd love to go check those out if I ever had the chance.
That day will come. The Temple of Silence is a hugely important organization, and we'll be sure to maintain good relations with them in the future. Now, as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to—
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great. Although after the last few days, I don't know if I can handle another—
Sure.
And then, the Traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked him right out cold! Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight, too! We ended up winning all 3 bouts!
Whoa! Part of me wish...
A truly
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced, and then waved their sword like this, then spun around and blocked.
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to him. Of course.
I got to be a champion too for once.
Yeah! Huge place! It felt like something right out of an epic poem! Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe save that.
I think that'll do.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again?
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nefer says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Kale's come a long way.
Everyone's a work in progress. You never stop.
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything's... Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job.
Do you 3 have... If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about.
Well, now Paimon's curious.
Been a while since I last... Need any help?
It's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view! We're so high up!
Traveler, turn around. This is my secret base. When I was a student, I used to... Back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world. That was my experience. And I'm sure Sethos will figure things out in his own time, too.
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my fingers.
You know, Paimon really should...
Then make it... You...
Okay.
Huh? Hey, you're not supposed to jump down!
Oh, my days. I can't believe how stupid I look in this one.
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself about?
Cyno. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I found in some old notebooks?
Some old photos?
Can you believe? I was at the Academia earlier to discuss my workload with Nefer. I swung by the old office to have a look around and just happened to cross it. Well, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
You look quite young yourself in that one. Ah, it's this one. I remember that. Lisa took it, didn't she?
Yep. Looks like her work, all right. Who else could have found just the right angle to make me look so unbelievably hideous?
And this one.
Oh, cheeky cut.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Hey, at moments like this, I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. And well, so do you if you feel the same way.
Don't...
Is that... Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving. Oh, you've matured so much over the years, Cyno.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the non-answers you just gave. So, I will do the right thing and keep my mouth shut.
Good thinking. Take your own advice next time. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier?
Lisa strikes again. Just how many did she take?
Look how cute you were when you were little.
Yeah, and look how serious and professional you used to be.
Oh, I can't compete with you anymore. First you get better than me at the deadpan jokes, and now you're besting me at those little quips too.
Don't say that. I still have a lot of respect for you.
That's more like it. Hey, what would you say to meeting up with Lisa again sometime?
I'd like that. Let's find it.
All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Let's go next week. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition. I have got to beat Zaha Hadid.
Or you could find...
My neck hurts from staring at the stars all the time. My neck hurts from staring at the stars all the time.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
An oversight on my part.
too weak.
Water is crisp and pure, while what?
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
How brilliant! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end this! Timing! Song! Let the world collide! Keep lolling, keep what I do wrong. May I present?
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
Silence! Be sanctified. The tides beckon. Settle down. Bow your head. Justice is blindsided. Let the mighty be humble. Silence!
the engines! Show no mercy! You two have first high flavor! Wrath from the sky! Extinguish! Try and stop me! Get to work!
Lolling!
A little amazing! Get light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Defrosting! Show no mercy!
Mine to wield.
Fulfill our pact! Rise with the sun! Fuse on the loose! Light it up! Breather! Suffer the wrath of Eatling! Pyroclastic surge! Let's ride!
Lolling!
Papa! Get him! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! At first, the shine down! Up to the breather!
Time to shine!
Fuse on the loose! Nice!
Mine to wield.
There is no escape!
The show begins! It's pouring out here! Oh, wait, the water levels aren't rising, are they?
Adaptive frosting! Illusion shattered! Excellent!
Signal mining, echoing song!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down! Shatter!
Time to shine!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! A little immense boost! A burst of sleep!
Let the world collide!
Power!
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish. Leave this place. You poor lost
The light will never die!
Surge.
With one heart, we pray.
A moonlit night for all.
I stand against the long night.
Detached from the world.
Step aside. Leave this place.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Receive my blessing. I the frost moon of old.
Converge.
Strike them down!
Forest, protect us.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Branches of song. For the everlasting forest.
Flame. A new moon rises.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness! Strike them down!
A luminous night approaches.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
My turn to take the spotlight!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness! Strike them down!
A new moon rises.
Forest, protect us.
A moonlit night for all.
Leave this place. By the frost moon of old.
Everlasting starlight! Dispel!
Now you shall perish! Step aside.
The night sky dips once more.
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you. If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain. Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while?
The light will never die! Find the North wins!
With one heart, we pray.
Strike me down! I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Third.
You poor lost lamb.
The North wins!
A moonlit night for all.
Branches aside.
Shine down!
The North wins!
Receive my blessing for the everlasting faith.
Illusion shattered!
I stand against the long night and purge the dark!
Step aside. Shine down! Now you shall perish!
A moonlit night for all.
The North wins!
Time to shine.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Insolent.
There is no escape!
Receive my blessing by the frostman gold.
Moonlit converge. Flame.
is no escape.
Lush as the moonlight, with one heart. Receive my blessing.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Surge. Three moons converge.
Leave this place. By the frost moon of old.
Illusion shattered.
Torn to oblivion. Range into song.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same. Huh?
Surge. Receive my blessing. With one heart, we pray.
Let my name echo in song. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Three moons converge.
Lush as the moon. For the everlasting forest.
Let the world collide.
Torn to oblivion!
Receive my blessing. With one heart, we pray.
Surge.
Let my name echo in song.
A moonlit night for all.
Branch is a song.
Time to shine.
Inazuma shines eternal! Fall back and await my orders.
Receive my blessing. Green moons converge. For the everlasting good.
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Use of force authorized.
Yoo-hoo! The pinnacle of excellence! Shine down! Now you shall perish! Power! Time to shine! There is no escape! Off to the freezer! Fierce on the loose! Mine to wield. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Off to the freezer! Now first, flavor!
Get
A little mood boost. Fierce on the loose. Shine down. I'm taking over.
Time to shine! Shower me with praise!
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Off to the breather. At first, the flavor. Illusion shattered.
Let the world collide! May I present?
Shine down. A little loose boost. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Torn to oblivion. My turn.
Indulge. Send.
Come on then, show me what you've got.
Shower me with praise! Let my name be filled in song!
The pinnacle of excellence. Annihilate. Let you handle this.
The tides beckon.
A little mood boost. At first, surge. Looks like I'll need to use my ace in the hole.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Oh, look who's full of surprises. The pinnacle of excellence.
Be sanctified.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Settle down.
A dash of frosting. Who's on the loose?
The tides beckon.
Oh, look who's full of surprises.
Let the world collide!
On to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence.
Let the mighty be humble.
Mine to wield.
Silence.
Get out, fight!
Settle down. Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Shine!
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
fly! Open fire! Bullseye! Hold on to your hats. Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge! Power. Watch yourself. Open fire! Locked on! Bullseye! Burn it down! Wrath from the sky! Pinnacle of excellence! Let's fly! Locked on! Mind wheel. Fire in the hole! Yeah! Take me up! Open fire! Bullseye! Locked on! Open fire! Yeah. Light it up!
The flame burns on.
Locked on! Bullseye!
Mine to win.
Locked on!
Hold on to your hats.
Hang in there!
Someone else has to.
Open fire! Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge! Again! Locked on! Locked on! Fire in the hole! Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on! Burn it down! Take me up! Open fire! Locked on! Rise with the sun! Wrath from the skies! Yeah! Ha! Bullseye!
Hold on to your hats.
Yeah! Lay it bare! Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge! Yeah! Take me up! Bullseye! Open fire!
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
sun! Let's run! Open fire! Late. Bullseye! Fire in the hole! Light it up! New strategy. Full throttle! Rise with the sun! Locked on! Locked on! Bullseye! Transfixed! Light it up! I hear children singing. Hold on to your hats. Burn it down! Take the up! Locked on! Locked on! Light it up! Wrath from the sky! Let's fly! Bullseye! Bullseye! Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge! Not mine it! Locked on! Open fire! Knock him down! Burn it down! This shall not be my fate. Bullseye! Locked on! Light of the blazing sun! Take me up! Pyroclastic surge! Ha! Open fire! Fire in the hole! Step back! Wrath from the sky! Let's run! Locked on! Witness my burn it down!
May I present? Let the world collide!
Pyroclastic surge! Ha! Open fire! Bullseye! Bullseye! Lake Bear! Light it up! Let's fly! Bullseye! Open fire! Hold on to your hats. The hearth! Step back! Now it's too quick. I couldn't transcend.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Ad Astra Abyss.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day, so don't worry about me. I can keep up.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Ad Astra.
ask... Ow, my potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Rev the engines! Looks like everyone's here.
Have you all?
I admire the work.
So the sect...
Unfortunately.
Anyone think...
Well, whatever. If we're worried about...
Yeah.
Staring at me won't...
Oh, why aren't you saying it?
Oh, this... Huh.
Well, I made sure... Anyway, wait. Well, it's only...
All right, Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's...
So, you reached an agreement?
Oh, and we'll collect...
All right. You collect the treasure. The city is still in places where...
Thank you.
The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you.
Should we go find that man again at the school?
Oh, good.
Just as you start... Please wait, distinguished guests. Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward.
Greetings, gentle.
Surely you jest, my...
Well, we have to investigate the core.
I say we go
After a quick gilded tape,
Wow.
the elderly king, he wears above him a man dressed after a moment.
The king does not appear.
The king remains esteemed. I've heard tell. However,
Well, we've... The golem's blades, well... Well,
How did he know?
there.
Wait, but didn't...
Only that which is freely given by the king can be...
But that's completely unreasonable.
Yeah, that makes...
Maybe so, yep. What, no answer?
Well...
Clad in his...
I would like to observe
The guards in the palace.
Well, there goes my plan.
It appears before I decide.
Can't we try to slip away? Or maybe...
But if we try, don't worry. At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear. If you're scared, Paimon.
Well, I think so.
You allow yours. It's only when you stay here. The guards lock the cell.
Wait, sir!
Your voice.
No!
Carve out a new path.
You reach towards your way.
What about that?
When did you hide?
When I was thinking...
Rejected.
And the keys to the cell...
Correct.
Oh.
Indeed.
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because...
What?
That it?
Oh, before I took a...
Wait.
I doubt it. Master left many things. I gave you the sword back.
Wait. What?
After the duel.
Before that. After the duel, though, there was a we were both sad. Whenever I looked at back then...
No one can...
Yep. I'm... think...
Looks like the next...
From Claren's face.
Water can... Eventually. Suddenly.
Heads up, everyone.
Gather close, everyone.
Who are you?
I work as a guard.
Huh?
Shh. I understand, but...
The king has issued a
Execute.
Monsters appearing at...
There will be time for infiltrating the capital.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere?
Don't worry, I brought... His faction is to defeat him.
You're not coming with us?
No, as long as my identity...
In that case...
Thank you for your concern. As for the location of the vault...
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, you now have the chance to... And... be
With the help of the guard, you successfully...
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
But it doesn't rhyme this way.
Try and stop me! Rise with the sun! Bring it! Get to work! Hear the echoes of the valley! Suffer the wrath of Eatley! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Fulfill our pact! Look out below!
This should be the place marked on the map.
This bit of rock's...
Well,
Wow.
Before you lies...
Well, get...
oh, what's the matter?
It's... As you step...
Wow, this must be where the treasure is hidden.
But this door is blocking our way in. It almost looks like it's been here for quite some time. Huh. What have we got down here? A
pattern on a stone door.
Is something wrong, Clarant?
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at the location indicated by your map. It appears to be an ancient site of some sort, where treasure likely your surroundings.
We're doing this for the sake of the people, to free them from the evil sorcerer. I say it's time for this treasure to once again see the light of day.
Linny's right. We need to keep... The next part of the story requires us to solve the puzzle, right? Let's start it.
Yes. Something...
I found something!
Found something here, too.
Same here! It worked!
Something just appeared.
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourself at the end of...
With?
A key.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
Huh? This... It is said that 4 keys in total are required to
Huh? What's wrong?
You hear a few strange noises.
Huh? What's going on?
For the sake of immersion, please...
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here. Oh, right. Sorry.
Suddenly...
There's someone else...
I've been discovered then?
Wait.
You recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now covets the treasure.
Oh, so this is... Well, if we can't see any...
Judging by the way he...
Retreat!
Your choice is no...
You got...
Well then. Into the shadows, where evil lurks. Shoot on sight!
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike.
Is he still standing? Couldn't.
Is it over? Can we open our eyes now?
What about now?
Final strike. Ha!
Oh, well, did we get him? Glorian?
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage, the four of you successfully defeat the that look in his eye.
Huh? Oh, wait. Where's... Speak your name, guard. Why did you lead us here just to... Is this true? So he's also...
Then I'm even...
What do you know?
What's that supposed...
My skills were passed, and what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. In a world that forgot all about him. When the Marachose hunters were the ones who...
Is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy?
So that's why you want to take the treasure for yourself?
If you already knew where the treasure was
Because I...
Only a true Marachose hunter is capable of... As someone who sought to hurt others...
Okay, but...
You're sure you...
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want to see what's inside.
And we've already defeated Florian, right?
Watch yourself.
Then let's open the door together.
All right. Before you, you hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see what's inside!
Ooh, me too! Ugh, uncovered...
You
Maybe the troop ran...
They provided us...
Wait.
Huh? Whoa, are you...
The Marachose hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. One of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure.
What is the...
So, how are you Do you remember how you...
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the
You mean these?
Huh?
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped...
So the strongest champion...
I deserve some answer. Everything you said earlier sounded like...
The feelings about my father and the other Marachose hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I don't know when it...
But if the treasure was... From your description, I suspect...
Devorator?
Oh, you...
No, I've heard of... Wait, it can't...
The seal?
My family, my father and... But
The Devorator would be a formidable... If you lacked the power to complete...
I heard it has the
And yet...
One of them... I know just the only way I could think to...
I won't comment...
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into the stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marachose hunters.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud.
I...
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer. Isn't he the true antagonist?
But I've already...
Wake up, Florian. Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or... You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. Do you still not understand?
You're right.
I wouldn't...
I know. That's a charge I won't bother...
Good. Then, come with me. And help me see the script through to the...
Huh?
No.
No, I mean...
Then we'll just have to keep writing it.
You mean...
Is that really so?
You aren't afraid.
I know what my friends...
Then.
Ah,
They're back!
That took a while.
Ahem!
Tone it down.
Oh.
I confess.
That little...
That's right. To be perfectly... The treasure...
The names of all the marsh.
Wait, you... already...
Of course.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. She and her...
So, she was just like...
Oh... Well, when you put it that way, working as an
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments.
Because... they chose to be. To hunt monsters.
Then this stone...
That's right. The only time they spoke...
So...
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
you regard the tablet proof their legacy.
Father. Thank you, my friend. I implore you,
Well, sounds good to me.
I have no objections, but... Mr.
When he took over...
Huh?
What if...
GM?
At first glance, these blades...
So basically take these with us, right?
I'll take this weapon, since it used to belong...
Ah, good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then. From one archer magician to another.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon too!
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing.
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the evil...
I was able to see it. We must be extremely...
Then why don't we explore...
No, we have to strike now.
I agree with Mr.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point...
Yes, that's what's called... Yes, that's
All right, you've persuaded.
Mr. Florian?
Of course.
He had to set up so many scenes today, and now he has to join in for this last part.
Finally, you decide to slay the as you walk away.
Time to roll!
Finally, you arrive at the church floor. As you approach, an ominous aura...
How strange.
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Let's go!
Florian, wait.
What's wrong?
I think you should... I don't think...
That's exactly what... Yes,
That's too risky.
I understand. The Devorator will have a... You're not like me. This is... Consider it a duel.
Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request. The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under...
So lifelike!
This foe is not invincible. You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own 2 hands.
The treasure? You mean... the names! It's the Marechaussee Hunters' names!
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marechaussee Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters, I call for aid!
Est, the Marechaussee Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters. Answer my call!
Petronia, protector of justice and order. The hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know. Please, lend us your strength!
We have come to answer your summons. And so, the monsters were eradicated, and the sorcerer was defeated. Peace soon returned. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story. They will always protect.
I am assuming we finally
Yes.
It's a pretty solid story overall. That final... Oh, right. Yeah, mine nearly... Oh!
Did you have a good time?
Of course. Let me know if another script like this comes around.
Sure, no problem.
Then I'll head back for now. I think I need some time to fully digest everything that just happened. Once Mr. Flor...
You're right. He's...
Well...
Okay, so... can I ask now?
I think it should be fine, yeah.
What in the world was going on back there?
So you saw through all of that?
I was dying of curiosity the entire...
Guess none of us wanted to be the...
what are you all talking about?
Oh, wait. Don't tell me you never... This is all my fault. It's not too late to cover your ears. Here.
Bit late for that.
You're saying everything that happened back there wasn't actually part of the script?
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real scripted story to begin with.
What?
So loud.
Hey, you! Get up right now and explain yourself!
I'm shaking, please! Oh, my head.
Did Paimon just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last part on the spot? It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's gotta admit, that was a really good story, Florian. Oh, and nice improv—
Yeah, it was like watching a magician improvise a spectacular magic trick after
If Paimon knew something was—
Everything was under.
As if.
Guess I'm just used. As for you, I would say you've already suffered more than enough.
What?
You may have been blinded by fame and fortune in the beginning, but your act. You'll be far more used.
But.
Of course, you'll still need to take the key. As far as I'm concerned.
Thank you so much. Until we meet again.
Speaking of Marashose hunters, what should we do about the treasure?
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people.
No. I am no exception.
That's certainly
Wait!
That's because the Marashose.
Oh.
Well, I'm.
Oh?
This particular. The names you
So the names held the.
Navia. Everything you said during your.
Huh? Oh!
I really appreciated.
All right, all right. Anyway, let's not.
She ran off!
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly
Traveler. Should your name and deeds be forgotten?
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create. There's
a great answer. I'll remember it. Me, the Marashose hunter, says nothing. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence.
Rev the engines! Coming! Full throttle! Show no mercy!
Let's do this then!
Yeah! Heads up! Yeah! 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 Hike! Boost! Volcano kablam! Headbutt!
tiny.
Let's ride! Full throttle!
I'm tired already.
Try and stop me!
Alright, let's do this then!
You two! Time to end them! Wrath from the skies!
Yes, you are.
Hurry up, Brassa!
That was quick.
Are these edible?
Rev the engines! Something to add to my collection.
Something to add to my collection. Rev the engines! Exploration and Miles. Adventuring is right up